In this episode, we're going to take a look back at that time motorsport legend Robbie Maddison took his two wheels off the track and onto the water. Australian rider Robbie Maddison is not only famous for being a stunt double in James Bond films, but for achieving some of the most nail-biting and seemingly impossible stunts on a dirt bike. He's been pushing limits for what is achievable on two wheels for over a decade.
Yeah, baby! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Whether that's claiming the world record in Las Vegas for the longest jump on a motorbike, or free riding through the streets of LA. As one of the world's best in freestyle motocross, he is a man known to have no fear and no boundaries. We want to look back at his most ambitious and impressive achievement to date.
Higher than anybody has ever gone before!
Riding two wheels on water. By carefully calculating and expertly modifying his bike, Robbie has managed to do this time and time again. But how is it possible, and how does it feel to ride a bike on water?
Training's done, the weather's good, conditions are set. Now it's time for one last thing, twist the throttle.
Right, let's look back to 2009 when Robbie was really pushing the limits of what's possible on a dirt bike long before his water bike achievement. At this time, Robbie was looking to execute bigger and bolder jumps over iconic bridges and canals that have never before been performed on a dirt bike. Robbie uses London's famous landmark Tower Bridge to make his water jumping debut, with a terrifying 200-foot drop down to the River Thames. He made it look easy, successfully backflipping the gap of the bridge.
Really wanted to kind of shine a new light on motorcycles jumping stuff. Just be able to jump, like, to me, the most famous bridge on Earth was just amazing.
One year later, and it's a big step up, Robbie wants to take on a challenge that is truly unthinkable for many riders.
Welcome to Greece.
To jump the Corinth Canal in Greece.
The jump itself, it's 85 meters in length, and the hole I'm jumping over is another 80 meters deep. Took 8 seconds for my spit to hit the water. Pretty much the most dangerous jump of my career.
Robbie needed to get his Honda 500 up to a speed of 125 kilometers an hour in order to bridge the mammoth 280-foot gap. Over 300 foot in the air, and that is water jump number 2 complete and a place in the history books. Now, the moment we have been waiting for. Robbie has done just about everything imaginable on land, so now decides to take his skills to the water. Fast forward to 2018, Red Bull Knockout, the biggest and baddest beach race in motocross. Robbie saw this event as a chance to dazzle fans and motorsport competitors alike and planned a unique commute to the start line.
I'm racing from a boat to get to the race. I'm making my race through the canals and I'm having a lot of fun.
Robbie wanted to customise his bike so that it could ride along the canals of The Hague.
With the bike, we mounted some skis underneath the wheels, and we have a giant paddle tire on there, and with the right speed, it allows it to ride across the top of the water.
Robbie knows how he wants it. That's what I try to do. That's what we try to work out.
It comes with a lot of challenges. If I slow down too much, it's going to sink. You know you're doing something cool when the police come.
In an unbelievable effort, once again, the motorsport world absolutely wowed as Robbie and his team's efforts pay off, creating the now legendary ski bike.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Amazed by Robbie's talent to ride on water, motorbike legend Aaron Colton teamed up with Robbie to unleash their two-wheel tricks on the Greek island of Mykonos. Robbie geared up to the challenge and aimed to ride his uniquely adapted KTM bike across the crystal clear waters of the Aegean Sea.
Come on, man.
The results were spectacular. So, there you have it. A look back at that time Robbie Madison made history on water.